For Unit 9, Lesson 7, we're talking about percent of change, which is another application of percentages. So percent of change is just finding the percent of how much changes. In order to find a change in math, you will subtract. You usually subtract the new number minus the original number to find out how much it changes. And then it will be the change over the original amount, and notice the percent over 100 has never changed. So for letter A and B, these work just like normal percent problems because they gave you the percent and the number. So that one is pretty easy because we are going to add or subtract later. 55 employees increased by 20%. So increase means that it's going to be adding. So I set up my percent proportion. My 55 is how much I started with. That's how many employees there were at first. 20%, 100. And my variable is how many more employees that they have. So when I cross multiply this, I will get to x equals 11. That means 11 is the increase. There are 11 more employees. So if we needed to figure out how many employees they have now, we would take the original amount plus how many employees they hired to get that there are 66 total employees now at this company. So now letter B says that it is 25 degrees decreased by 60%. So that sounds like the weather in Indiana. It's always changing by a lot. So decreased, you're going to end up subtracting to find the new temperature. So try letter B. Hopefully you got this for letter B. We would subtract. We set it up as x over 25 equals 60 over 100. We get it as a 15-degree decrease. So we would take our original 25 degrees minus 15 degrees to see the current temperature is 10 degrees. Now we're going to look at, I noticed that for some reason my letters are all off, A, B, B, D, sorry. So we have 3.2 kilograms to 2.4 kilograms. When you're given the two numbers, I highly suggest that you do this. You write what is the new amount. Actually write these words. Write original and then write change. It will help you stay organized. It will help you not make mistakes. If you want my help on these types of questions, I expect to see this first. So 3.2 kilograms to 2.4 kilograms. So my 3.2, that's my original number. My 2.4, that's my new number. And then I will subtract these and I would get a negative 0.8. But we don't really worry about the negatives here because that just tells me that it was a decrease. And you can tell it went down. 3.2 to 2.4, it was a decrease, it went down. Now I use that to set up my percent proportion. And I have, it's the change, which was 0.8, over the original amount, which is 3.2. Let me draw a line so they stand out. 100 never changes, and this time we are looking for the percent, so the x goes in this place. So when I cross multiply those, I will get x equals 25. So that is a 25%. It needs a percent sign because it's what's over 100. That is a 25% decrease. For that next example, hopefully this is the work that you got and you found out that it is a 107.3%. The reason it's more than 100 is it increased by 44, and that's more than the original amount. It is okay to have an improper fraction. It's okay for the part to be bigger than the whole. That just means that it is a big change. So now try letter E and letter D. And remember, if you're confused about these, I can't, as long as I'm not working in small group, I will happily help you work through these problems, and then you can check them on your Edpuzzle video.